All right, so what do you love about being an unforeseen?
What I love about being unforeseen is it's open up to all races and all different kinds of vehicles. The name stands out. Unforeseen is basically something you just don't expect. So when we see someone's ride being fixed up, people don't expect that, and like this old truck right here, people don't expect that it could be done the way it is, you know, and just the people that make the club is what I love about it.
So what's in it for me if I want to be an unforeseen as a woman?
As a woman, you get more respect than you would ever think, because for one, if you have a ride and you're fixing it up, the guys are going to love that, and you're going to give them a run for their money, especially if you got a lot of knowledge up here. Also, you get respected because if anybody messes with you, we have your back. So let's say we're at a car show and someone starts harassing you or something, well, the whole club's got your back, because we don't need that. If somebody within the club starts doing the same thing, we get rid of them, because we don't need that. As long as the woman respects us and treats us good like family, we treat her like family. That's how we look at it.
So how long has unforeseen been around?
Good question. Unforeseen's been around since 2007. We were part of another club that was pretty big, pretty good size, and with the way we were different of thinking, we wanted to do something more for the kids and communities and everything like that, and be safe for kids. We didn't need Uncle Tom over here drinking like crazy and Uncle Bob over here doing some drugs or something like that or whatever in front of kids. So we wanted to do something different that was more family safe for young kids, and for the wife to be included, the family to be included with us. So 2007, and this is 2024, so we're doing pretty good.
So how is today's unforeseen different or better than
That's
the
a very
original
good question.
unforeseen?
That is a very good question. When Unforeseen first started, we were like an army. We probably had about 12 to 14 cars. And but as the years went by, some things kind of faded here and there. People wasn't always doing what they're supposed to be doing. So we were kind of like, we would get rid of some, and I was always the bad guy. So I was the one that got hated for it. But back in that day, things started fading because some people were starting to do what they wanted to do and not follow the rules. So today's unforeseen, everybody follows the rules, and we all think as one team and one family, just as it's always supposed to be. And what I love about unforeseen today is it's actually stronger. I mean, we had a good crew, we really had a damn good crew, but what we have now, I think it's a lot stronger.
All right, so last question. What do I need to do to join?
What you need to do to join is, if it's an older vehicle like this one, it don't need as much modifications, but it's got to be clean. The motor's got to be clean, and you got to have something that makes it look like yours, or it's got to be completely restored and original. The newer models, anything newer, we don't want you to be in a club if you look like you're parked at Walmart like everybody else. We want you to be part of the club with modifications that stand out. So when we look at you, we see it's your car, nobody else's. When you're coming down the road, you don't look like the same as everybody else. So you have all these modifications that are in the rules if you look them up. So we do have three major modifications that we look at, and you can look those up too. And the thing is, you got to have a good attitude. You got to be one with the team. You got to think as a team, not just yourself. If you start thinking about yourself and you say, yeah, I'll just join in whenever I feel like it, it's just a car club, we don't need you. Now, if you become part of this team and you show up and you're part of us, and you got the energy and fire that keeps us going. That's what we want. We don't want somebody that's going to come in and slack off and think that I'll just do it whenever. So that's one thing that we look at. And you're right. So prospecting would be between 60 days up to a year, and no logo until you become a member. So check out our rules on our Facebook page, Fort Smith and Van Buren, Arkansas, and we also have a chapter in Russellville that you can check out, and one in Kansas.